Heyo, you're from the neighborhood quarter guy here. For a long time, it had been the stuff of urban legend. E.T. for the Atari 2600, generally regarded as one of the worst video games ever made, and often blamed for the catastrophic video game crash of 1983. Apparently, according to the legend, the game was so bad that thousands and possibly millions of unsold copies were buried in a landfill in New Mexico. Well, as it turns out, that myth was recently confirmed. The landfill in New Mexico was excavated, and they in fact found copies of E.T. for the 2600. All I can say is, wow. I never would have imagined that such a thing would actually exist. And not only E.T., but there was also other unsold Atari cartridges, such as, there was one copy of Centipede. I know this happened, early this past week, but it still blows my mind that such a long-held urban myth was actually true. I mean, who knows what other stuff could have been buried? Well, at least now it's out of the ground, and who knows? Maybe it'll end up in the hands of cautionary collectors. Or maybe it's sold off at auction to the highest bidder. I don't know. Now from cartridges to carts. Apparently, Nintendo decided to have a surprise Mario Kart Direct. And aside from the strange format of the presentation, I have to admit, there were some interesting things revealed. For one thing, new items were talked about, like the boomerang, the Crazy 8, and perhaps the biggest mind blow of all, the Super Horn. It is an item that will, when activated, blow everything in the small radius away. This includes racers, this includes banana peels, this includes shells, and hold on to your seats, Mario Kart fans. It knocks away blue shells. Finally, after all these years, after all this torment caused by the dreaded blue shell, there is a defense against it! Yes! Thank you! Also, we learned a bit more of the online features, like custom tournaments and highlight reels. Here's the interesting thing. The game will allow you to upload your highlight reels directly to YouTube. This is going to make for some interesting developments. Hopefully the highlight reels won't end up drawing third-party content, because as Nintendo Let's Players know, that's been a problem of late. Also, I've seen some of the new tracks. They look breathtaking. Seriously, they look amazing. I mean, the new Rainbow Road looks awe-inspiring. Also, the anti-grav feature, that looks friggin' awesome. I mean, it looks incredible. And not to mention spin boosting, that looks like it's going to be fun. Though I do have to question a couple things shown at the Direct. Baby Rosalina and Pink Gold Peach. I mean, seriously, did they run out of time to make new characters? Seriously? I mean, we have other characters to choose from in the franchise. I mean, I didn't see any sign of Bowser Jr. Well, I hate Bowser Jr., but I digress. There was no sign of they had characters to draw from, like Fawful or Starlo or a lot of other characters you could pick from. Wiggler, Dry Bones, Shy Guys. Wait, Shy Guys are in there, I think. But why Pink Gold Peach? It just doesn't sound right. Also, does Rosalina really need a baby form? Really? Okay, also, now, but anyway, I am hyped for Mario Kart 8. It looks like it's going to be awesome. And I hope you Mario Kart fans are looking forward to it as well. Get hyped! Get hyped! Anyways, speaking of getting hyped, tomorrow I'm releasing my next countdown. It is pretty much ready to go. Just needs to be uploaded. And the reason I'm not uploading it today is because there's Unscripted going up today. So, top 15 normal boss battles, well, top 15 favorite normal boss battles is going up tomorrow. Look forward to it. Anyways, user questions. This first question comes from Name Redacted, who asks, favorite Mario spin-off? There have been quite a few Mario spin-offs that I love, like the Paper Mario games, the Mario & Luigi series, all the different Mario Karts, Mario Parties, and what have you. I have to say, my personal favorite Mario spin-off is Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I mean, for one thing, that game was hilarious. The Bowser gameplay was awesome. And it was pretty interesting exploring the insides of Bowser's foul innards. Also, the giant Bowser battles were amazing. I loved those. And it also had one of the most awesome final battle themes I'd ever heard in my life. Others I enjoyed, of course. Other Mario spin-offs, though, I would consider among my favorites are The Thousand Year Door, Mario Kart Double Dash, and Mario Party 3. Also, Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. I cannot forget that one. I mean, where else are you going to see Bowser dance? Really? Next question comes from Yodam5, who asks, have you ever played Super Smash Flash 2? I have not played it. And here's why. I just find it uncomfortable to play a Flash game, which is basically based on a game that's meant to be played with a controller. Just doesn't feel right to me. Granted, there are good Flash games that are well played on a keyboard or a mouse, but some games just feel like they need a controller, and Smash Brothers or any parodies thereof are probably best played with a controller. Just saying. Though there are a lot of fan-favorite characters that got put into that fan-made game. I will appreciate that for that. But it's just not something I see myself playing. Next question comes from Knight of 3DS, who asks, how hyped are you if one of the characters from the recent leak is Shulk? First of all, grammar, please. And second, I try not to get hype about alleged leaks until they're made official. But first, let me explain what this thing is. Apparently, around the time of E3 last year, there was a leak of some newcomers for Smash Bros. 4. He said, whoever it was, said the characters would include the Wii Fit Trainer, the Villager from Animal Crossing, Mega Man, Little Mac, Pac-Man, and the Mii. 3 of those were confirmed at E3. 1 of them was confirmed later on. And now the same leaker has supposedly leaked 5 more characters. Among those, Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles, Palutena from Kid Icarus Uprising. I forget who the third one was. It's like another is the Chorusman from Rhythm Heaven. I don't know why. And Pokemon from Pokemon X and Y. I guess Greninja counts. So this leak does have some credibility. However, any rumors, as I see it, will be treated as such until they are confirmed. That being said, if Shulk does get confirmed, I'm going to make a hype video. Next question comes from Commander Zaktan, who asks, you think Shulk will be revealed at E3 since his game was released on that day in Japan? That would make a whole lot of sense. Mainly because a few of the reveals of characters, both veterans and newcomers, have quite a few of them have had some relation to recent games, like Marth from Fire Emblem. They revealed Diddy Kong around the time that Tropical Freeze was released. So, yeah, it would make sense for Shulk to be revealed around that time if he does get in. I'm hoping he gets in. Please let him get in. I'm begging you to put him in. Okay, let's move on before I go into a desperation fit. Final question comes from Gunner Guru 08974 from Tumblr. He asks, what would you think of a crossover between Monster Hunter and Pokemon? I love Monster Hunter. I love Pokemon. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how a crossover between the two would work. I mean, the two are fundamentally different. I mean, Pokemon's an RPG where you capture Pokemon to do your bidding, and Monster Hunter's a series where you play as a human hunting down gigantic beasts to carve up into accessories and weapons and armor and whatnot. But hey, stranger things have happened in the past.